sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 7.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And he'll somehow turn this into a net positive, getting out of bounds after a pickup of a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. They'll bring this up to the 22. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
22-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
3rd down, they need 5. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll go left side here and complete this one. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Ready? Let's go. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Our 1st down throw there is incomplete.
there was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
2nd and 10.
18, Rodley, 18. Get it.
From the gun, it's Milroe. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. Open man left side. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards to pick up there. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Darnold to the air once more. Moving to his right. He's going to run it. And he'll give himself up here. It's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away. Picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
The RPO. That one is complete. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trap 50, trap 50. Here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Milroe. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. His offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
55-yard attempt.
And he pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. And this will stay a scoreless game.
And this is tough here on the opening drive because sometimes when you miss one early, we've seen head coaches change how they approach 4th down situations. Is he going to get as many chances here? We're going to find out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Austin brought in motion. They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
This is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Hey, take 26. Look again.
On 3rd down, Rodgers. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So that'll do it for a fast-moving first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Come on, come on. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now this looks like a design run. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. It's also a first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass. And I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Darnold to throw on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd down and 7 from the 37.
Nice. Ready? Gravity Lion.
Here's Milroe to throw. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First down.
Here we go, here we go.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
It was clear this offseason this was an area of emphasis. They wanted to continue to fortify the interior of this defensive line, and with this young player, they think they've got themselves a good one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready?
Now it's Milroe. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18 Cardinal, 18 Pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing is Milroe. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. Officially, it's a 36-yard attempt. That one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 3-0 lead.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker is back out for this kickoff. Johnson now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First down for Aaron. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. So 31 yards on this play. A second big one in a row, and another first down.
Back north. 258. Yeah, this.
In the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Flush to his right. To the goal line and in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown Steelers.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The throw on first down is Darnold. He's going to air this one out. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Out to his right. He's going to keep it himself. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Here's a 2nd and 9. Now Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
TJ Watt. A loss of 18 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Huff brings it in left side. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. As the clock stops, 50 seconds to play until halftime. So it's 4th down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. Back deep to receive is Calvin Austin. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Gentlemen, 258. Yeah, this.
Rodgers out quick to Metcalf. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A gain there of 27 yards.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
We'll try and run it here with Warren. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers go out to a 10-3 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This will be returned from the 6. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Darnold. On the run to the right. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
2nd and 7. Darnold. Going up top. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play, Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Johnson now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Green 18.
Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Looking to set up the tight end screen with the defense right on it, and that one's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Green 18. Back north. Teammate.
Rodgers here on second down. This one grabbed by Austin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. There's a third down and 4.
Get the runner. Get the runner.
Metcalf, the motion man. Third and short yardage, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. 12 yards on that hookup. That's a Steeler first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Metcalf, the motion man. They'll run the toss with Warren. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had third and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Green 18. 26. Yeah, live.
They put Wilson in motion. A-Rod down to throw on first down. Down the field, he's got one. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. And even 30 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10.
Green 18.
Austin brought in motion. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's second and 9.
258. We are going.
Metcalf, the motion man. This is going to be caught for a touchdown. But there is a marker down, and you can tell They know this is coming back. To throw is Rodgers. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete. Jaylen Warren was the man he was trying to connect with. And third down coming up.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
It is third and long.
319. Hey, take 26.
Rodgers. And he's in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. And when you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this. And his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
We're going to set.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter.
Oh, the ball's out. And no turnover here. One of the guards able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Jumbo!
Metcalf, the motion man. On the handoff, this is Waller. And his defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down.
Jumbo! Look at the 8. Look again.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it's going to be fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A return now from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Set. Set.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. And the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter. But time has expired, and the third has come to an end. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Darnold to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Highsmith. Second half, and the defense continues to be item one in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike. And now to come up with a pick six here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10.
We go set.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Quick throw, taken in, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Darnold to throw on first down. That one swung out wide to Walker, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to take a shot down the field. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up a third down. Again, it's Milroe. Oh, he gets a good read defensively and intercepts it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
They'll motion the tight end, Smith. Once again, it's Warren. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On third down, they go with Warren.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and They bring them down for a short gain.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Rodgers. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
First down.
Here's a handoff to Warren. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Metcalf, the motion man. On the ground, Gainwell. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stitch with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
The tackle made back at his own 49.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Go to 50.
They'll motion the slot man right. 3rd and long for Rodgers. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Over.
Metcalf, the motion man. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th down. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
319.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. Finding space at the 15. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
We're going to sign.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And this is going to be a Seahawks first down. He's got this up to the 35.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Rolling to the left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Chuck Clark. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Inside, 319.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. 1st down for Aaron. This is caught at 2. The Steelers will use one of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. 2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Get 300. Get 300.
On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
Seahawks 3. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Just 1 second, all that remains in the football game as the kick is away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So this one, a win for the